Hello everyone. In this video we'll talk about a function calling another function. So in the previous videos we have seen what exactly a function is. We have seen the type of function, that is function declaration, function expression and arrow function. Now in this video we'll see how to call a function from another function. So this is going to be a very small video because I just want to cover this topic because we'll be using the same concept going forward in our all the videos. So let's get started. Before going ahead, I will request all those who have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon for more updates. Let's go to the Visual Studio Code and start our practical session. So I will open the Studio Code and let's say I'm trying to write a function which is going to display my body health. So, or like say my body details. So I will write a function with the keyword called function and I will say my body details, and then I want to provide or pass some parameters here. Let's say my hair color, and let's say I want to pass my height, my weight, and that's it. And now I want to add some certain things to my parameters that I've already passed. So I want to create some constant. So I will write constant and I will say my new height, and I will say my height plus 10. Again, I want to add something new to my weight. Let's say my new weight, and I will say my weight plus 5, and I want to create one more constant variable and I will say my new hair color, and I will say, let's say black, and I want to form a string again which will be like my body detail, and I will sum all of them and I will say my height is plus my new height, and I will again pass saying my weight is my new weight, and I will say the last my new hair color is, and I will say my new hair color. That's it. And in the last I will just return all of them by returning my body detail, and that's it. I will call this particular method my body details and we are done. So I have to pass the parameter as well, I forgot that. So I will initially pass my hair color as brown, my height as 100 and my weight as 50. I will save this, go to my browser and see if it is working. I will refresh it. Okay, so it is failing here, so I have to pass it as a string, let's say. Okay, so there is some problem here. Let's see. Oh, okay, I got it. So I have not printed anything, and I will save it, go to the browser, and we can see, yes, again I miss it. I'm really sorry for this. Save it, go to the browser and see, yes. So my height is 110, my weight is 55 and my hair color is black now. So that's good. So now you can see like I am taking all the inputs from these three parameters and I'm appending something. So now this is one single method as we have seen now. What if I want to take some inputs from some other function? So let's say I want to create three different functions and I want to take output of that particular function in this main function or the main function over here. So I will write one function, let's say for let's say height, and I will say height function, and I will, let's say, pass some value here, and I will write some details. So I will just copy this particular piece of code and I am just trying to add it. I will just tell in the last what I have done. Save it. So this function is done. I will again create one function for weight, and I will, okay, I'm sorry, I think I missed it here. I will just do it in height. Okay, it's good to go. So I will again copy this particular string and okay, and I will return this. And in the last, I will create one more method for my hair color. And I will pass the hair color here as well. And I will again copy this particular method. And we are good to go here. So I will just change or rename it. So I'm really sorry, my spellings are not correct here. So I believe now it is all corrected. Yes, I believe it is all done now. So now I will do one more thing. I will just now start calling this particular method within this particular function. So I will just give some space here and I will start calling this. So I will say the method name, and inside this it's for height. I will pass the height over here. And I will save it, let's say, in a new variable. And I will just append this. My weight, and the same thing we will do with our color also. So I will just quickly change it. New color. So now we have 3 new variables, and in the last I want to just use it. So I will quickly just copy this here. I will comment this part and I will just, and now we have completed it almost. Let's try to run and see if it is working. We'll see in the last what we have done. I just want to see it is working correctly or not. Just refresh it. And there is some problem here which says height. Yes, and yes, it is working now. So now we'll see what we're trying to do here. So in the previous slides, or in the previous part, we have already created a method over here. So it was only one single method, which was something like this, and it was only containing this particular section. So we were doing all the calculation within this single function, where we are trying to add something in the height, weight and the color, and then we are trying to simply form a single string and then return this particular string. Now what we done over here is, like, we have just commented all this code and we have created 3 separate methods or functions, and we are performing each operation for each type of and we're performing each operation within a single function. That is, height has a separate function, weight has separate function, and here has separate function. And in the last, we're trying or calling this entire function within this particular function. So you can see there are 3 function calls that is happening over here within this particular function, and we are saving the return from this particular function into a new variable, and then the variable is used over here to form a new string. Contains my height is 110, my weight is 55, and my hair color is black. So this is displayed over here. So in this video, we have seen now how to create separate functions and call one functions inside other function, and then how to return the value, how to save value from one function call, and how to use it in a different function itself. So that's all for this video. Thanks a lot for watching my video. Please subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon for more updates. Thank you. Bye bye.